That's the commander-in-chief of our family right there.
Put him on the spot.
Hey, where are you going, Bill? This song's for you.
Is it Patrick? I want to see him.
Let's see now. Between the talk, because I don't want it to be.
Is that it over?
Yeah, come on.
Good Lord. You gotta smile at him.
Anybody
I know,
doesn't have a
proud.
camera?
I can't believe it.
Well documented. Be a well documented event.
Dad, stop dancing around.
Where's Patrick?
Thank
Where's
you,
Patrick?
everybody. This is Grandpa's 90th birthday celebration. We had his birthday. He said he's going to go another 10, 15 years.
He did, he told me 100.
So some of you don't know that Grandpa was in the war, the Second World War, and he was in the Merchant Marines. And so we found out that Grandpa was eligible for veteran status. So I kind of sprung this on him. I didn't tell him about this, but the commander here, Mark McCadden, was kind enough to come and help us out with this celebration to award him his medals from World War II. Long time coming. Okay? So this is Commander Mark McCadden, and he's going to make a little presentation.
Well, Bill, thank you so much for inviting me to come out here and be part of your family reunion and to recognize Bill here for his service to our country. My name's Mark McCadden, and I'm the Chief of External Affairs for the 13th Coast Guard District, which is located downtown Seattle. 13th District encompasses all of the Pacific Northwest, including Idaho and Montana. But it's a pleasure for me when Bill first asked if, hey, we could have somebody from the Coast Guard come out. I looked in my calendar and it looked like it was open, and I said, hey, let me just see if I can keep this this open on my calendar. And then once I heard there was going to be some good chicken burning, I'm like, hey, count me in for it. Turns out I got served up a good beer when I showed up too. So
We won't tell anybody. He's off duty.
Well, no, you can talk about that. I'm a sailor.
That's right.
Just like Bill here. But no, it truly is an honor to me. It's not just like being part of the military. Sure, I always want to honor those that have faithfully served the country, but I do that not only as a Coast Guardsman, but also as an American. I think it's really important, and so I'm really excited about the fact that we're out here and finally giving him the recognition that he deserves. So I prepared a few remarks here, so I'll jump past the part of thanks for inviting me. And so again, we're here today for a ceremony to recognize Wilson Barnes as a U.S. veteran, as a member of the Merchant Marine during wartime. Mr. Barnes started going to sea in his late teens in 1939 and continued until 1945 when he was discharged. He supposedly got his nickname Torpedo Barnes due to the fact that a Japanese submarine fired a torpedo at his ship and it went over the bow. Now I asked Ann if she could verify that for me. She says, yeah, he's been called Torpedo Barnes for some time, and he's probably eluded a few torpedoes over his days. So
Yeah.
that says a lot about you. He received his honorable discharge as well as a World War II Victory Medal, Pacific Campaign Medal, and service buttons and bars, which we'll talk about further in a moment. Most Americans don't truly appreciate what merchant mariners and merchant vessels do for this great country of ours. Marine transportation is the safest and most cost-efficient mode, is the most cost-efficient mode of transporting goods to the United States and abroad. Whether it's your new cell phone, your new Honda Civic, or even paper clips, it is very likely that those goods found their way to the United States and the store near you from the good work of merchant vessels and merchant mariners like Mr. Barnes. We are a global economy that is dependent on the global trade that that would really come to a screeching halt without merchant mariners. Additionally, we depend heavily on merchant vessels and merchant mariners at peacetime and during times of war to move military troops and support